Alright guys, welcome to part 3 to What If Goku Was Evil. Where we last left off, Goku, Piccolo, Raditz, and Nappa all decided to go attack Frieza, but Frieza laid out a trap. With all that being said, let's get to it. We cut to Frieza waiting in his chair. Those filthy monkeys think they can challenge me. I can't wait to see their faces when they're dead. Frieza then begins to laugh. As he hears noises, the space pods land. Piccolo, Goku, Vegeta, and Nappa all land and began to walk off, even with Raditz. But Zarbon and Dodoria both walked down to kill them all. Vegeta simply lifted up his finger and caused a massive ki blast, killing them both. Frieza saw this as he said, "What the hell?" But then Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz, and even Piccolo all began to laugh as Goku just stared at Frieza menacingly. Vegeta said, "Oh, Frieza, the Emperor of the Universe, you thought you'd be the most powerful forever. True, you might be able to take us all one-on-one, but together, you'll never be able to beat us, and we got an ace up our sleeve." Frieza says, "What's that, filthy monkeys?" Vegeta says, "If you don't like monkeys, how about apes?" As he threw up an artificial moon. As they looked up and all turned into apes, except for King Piccolo, who went giant. And they all looked at Frieza, and Frieza went shit. And they all began to beat up on Frieza. Frieza couldn't handle it. Frieza had to transform into his second form. As he transformed, he looked at them all. But even then, he was still outmatched a bit. He was fighting all of them. Sure, one-on-one, he can easily destroy them, but they all surrounded him. Frieza got angrier and angrier and angrier until he decided just to transform to his final form. Everyone was shocked as the entire planet began to shake. And Frieza says, "I hate you, monkeys!" And he blasts a death beam straight at Raditz's skull, killing him. Then he used his powers to pick up Nappa and slam him into the ground, breaking most of his bones. Then he punched King Piccolo straight in his face. As he fell down bleeding, Frieza began to laugh, as then he threw a death slicer, cutting off Vegeta and Goku's tails. As they fell down in their normal form, both of them began to shake, scared. Vegeta said, "It's not fair! We fought so hard! We trained!" But then Frieza began to laugh. Aw, filthy monkeys. You thought you can defeat me just by turning into a great ape? That's so sad and pathetic. No matter how big a monkey is, it is still a monkey. And it is still nothing compared to the Emperor of the Universe," he says. As he hits Goku and Vegeta with his tail, sending them flying into the ground. As they hit the ground, it begins to shake. Goku begins to cough up blood as his ribs are broken. And Vegeta coughs up blood too, as Frieza looks at him and says, "Well, I would love to torture you a bit more, but I need to find a replacement for Zarbon and Dodoria, so sorry to make this short." He pulls out his fingers, about to kill them both. "You filthy monkeys brought me a lot of planets, but I guess your usefulness is just over." As he began to charge up a death beam, King Piccolo got back up and charged at Frieza and said, "Don't you hurt my only friend!" As he flew with all of his might, punching Frieza straight in the face, sending him flying back. Piccolo could feel a great power inside of him, a power which he was awoken by unleashing his potential, but it was not there yet. As he began to fight, he began to get stronger and stronger and stronger. However, no matter how strong he got, it was not enough for Frieza. Frieza shot him where he thought his heart was, causing King Piccolo to fall down, looking like he's dead. However, since he's a Namekian, the heart is on the other side of his body. Goku saw this and begins to scream out in anger. He begins to scream out in pain. He says, "You killed my only friend!" As he becomes a Super Saiyan. He gets up, barely able to walk, but his power is so much greater than Frieza. He knows he has to put all this into one blast. As he goes, Kame, Frieza sees this as he flies up and begins to summon a death ball. Frieza yells, "What are you?" as he throws down the death ball. Goku says, "Vegeta told me about this, the legendary Super Saiyan. I am this legend. I am a Super Saiyan. I am a being of darkness, a being of power, a being of strength, a being of brutality that will kill you and take your place." As he fires the Kamehameha, the death beam hits the Kamehameha as Frieza pulls it down with all of his power, all of his might. Goku feels his power fading. He feels his broken ribs, his broken bones start to weigh on him. However, since he's a Super Saiyan, he's so much more powerful than Frieza. He just has to destroy him right here, right now. As he pushes all the strength he has left into a Kamehameha, it pushes a death beam right into Frieza's face, killing him. As he dies, he falls to the ground, passing out. Vegeta sees this and he's pissed. He could kill Goku, but Goku is the first legendary Super Saiyan. Vegeta has an idea, though, how he could become a Super Saiyan. Vegeta drags himself into a space pod and flies away. We cut to a day later. Goku wakes up and kicks up King Piccolo. He's breathing barely, but he puts him in the healing tank. A few more days would pass. As Piccolo would get out of the healing tank, he would ask what happened. Goku would show him the form of a Super Saiyan. Piccolo would be impressed and says, "Yes!" But then Goku says, "I can feel a form inside of you, Piccolo. A form that you've been hiding. A form that you cannot awaken, but I'll help you." King Piccolo and Goku both agree to train, but first, they need to take Frieza's empire for themselves. So they go into a spaceship and begin to fly to Frieza's capital planet. But we cut to Vegeta as he flies to Namek. Vegeta heard rumors of the Dragon Balls and can even speak a little Namekian since he trained with Piccolo quite a bit, so he figured maybe they are real. As he landed, he began to hide his power level and began to look for Dragon Balls. He would hide out, looking for them. Eventually he would find them. Then he would jump onto a village. All the villagers would look at him and go, "Who are you?" Vegeta would simply smirk and say, "I am Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. However, I need to become a Super Saiyan. Now hand me over the Dragon Ball." All the Namekians said no. As then, he blasted a ki blast, killing one of them, and he began to slaughter the Namekians. He took Dragon Ball after Dragon Ball. Eventually, he would have 3 of them. As Neo would hear about this, he would fly down to fuse with some of the other warriors. As him and the warriors got together, he fused with them, causing him to have a massive power boost. He didn't fuse with all of them, only some of the very strong ones. As then he flew at Vegeta, punching him, sending him flying back. Him and Vegeta both began to battle each other, as he was barely stronger than Vegeta, but Vegeta had an ace up his sleeve. Vegeta looked at him and said, "You might be stronger than me, Namekian, but I have a technique for you. Spirit Fission!" As then, all of the fused people inside of him unfused, and he blasted a Gallic gun, killing him. As he began to laugh, "I went to a planet called Yardrat once, learned that technique. It wasn't too hard. Next time I'll see King Piccolo, I'll use it on him." As then Vegeta began to, slaughter every single Namekian he could, gathering Dragon Ball after Dragon Ball, until he was about to fight the Grand Elder. As he walked up to the Grand Elder, Guru looked at him and said, "Why are you doing this? I can sense great evil in your heart, but I could also sense there's a little bit of purity." Vegeta said, "Shut the hell up, old man," as he kicked him straight in the face, causing him to fall down, passed out. As Vegeta laughs, he gathers the Dragon Balls and summons Porunga. Vegeta would wish to be able to become a Super Saiyan anytime he wanted. As Porunga granted the wish, he felt power flow through his veins. Then he was going to wish for immortality. However, before he can get that wish, Grand Elder Guru dies and the Dragon Balls stop working. Meanwhile, we cut back to Goku and Piccolo. As Goku flies to the planet and declares himself Emperor with Piccolo, calling himself the Demon Emperors, and then all the demons fly down from the sky, as now they have an army of demons working for them. The Ginyu Force sees this and flies at them, but Goku cuts off all of their heads with one karate chop, moving so fast he can't see him, except for Captain Ginyu. As Captain Ginyu sees this, he walks back scared and says, What is it?" Goku laughs. "Join me or die." Captain Ginyu agrees, but he's secretly planning to take Goku's body. As then King Cold flies down and flies at Goku, yelling, "You're the guy who killed my son!" As he flies at Goku, but then Piccolo catches King Cold's fist. As he says, "If you're gonna fight Goku, you're gonna have to fight me." King Cold says, "Is that a threat to Green Man?" As they both begin to battle, King Cold begins to pulverize Piccolo. However, Piccolo feels a power deep within him, a power that can make him stronger, a power that can make him greater. As King Cold begins to beat him up, he grabs one of his arms, ripping it off. But then Piccolo regrows it and says, "I'm tired of being weak." As he screams, his skin turns yellow. As he awakens some of his power, King Cold walks back and says, What is this? I am the ultimate Namekian, but I am more than that. I am a demon!" As he flies, he grabs King Cold's arms, ripping them off as he falls down. Then he rips off his legs as King Cold screams in pain, screams in agony. He then slowly bleeds to death. As Goku says, "Nice job, brother. Now we shall rule this universe," yes. However, as they have killed King Cold, there is someone watching in secret. Someone planning to kill them both. His name is Turles. As Turles watches this, he has a plan to defeat them and take the universe for himself. But as we're going to leave things off, hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you all, and peace out. And please, please subscribe. I need more subscribers, yo.